Hey guys, we got a small storm coming through here in central Florida. The wind is kind of strong as you can see. Y'all be safe out there. Hey guys, how is everybody? Seedlings now. Where we in? January 9th. I'm gonna start some seedlings now with you guys, and I am going to stick them on my porch. And when I have cold days, I can get me and my kids and my husband, and we can bring them all in, and then we take them right back out. That way, I'm not worried about. This is my first time ordering from this company. I heard a lot about them. I was very nervous about ordering from them. One, I was worried about the time frame. Am I going to get it in time? Now, my big box stores is where I get these from, and they go from like $1.98 to $2.79. So, to me, it was around the same price. The only difference is I can grab these and come on home, and I had to order these and wait like 7 days before I received them. So to me, money wise, it wasn't a big difference. This is my binder for all my seeds that I have. Let's get to it. What are we going to grow for spring? So I already have borage growing. It's a video coming soon for that one. So I don't need that. We got the purple kohlrabi. You could try some of that. We have beets. Now I do have beets growing. It's the round Detroit beets. It is the Detroit. So I'm gonna try these. This looks like a salad. I'm gonna try it, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna leave it like that. I be scared to try stuff, y'all. This is salad bowl mix. So we could try some of those. This looks like a mixture. Lettuce. Candy cherry, icicle candy cherry tomatoes, rattlesnakes beans. So this would be my first time growing these. Very excited about these because I like beans. And then we have yard long pole beans. So we're gonna try these. We're gonna try some. These tomatoes, we're gonna try 82 days. You see how it says 80 days? 82 days. You got to pay attention to that too, because that's normally roughly around the time before you will be able to get a harvest. This one says 70 days. $90. Like, your peppers take a very, very long time. So if you can, you need to get, I'm probably, to be honest with you, I'm probably 2 weeks behind. But you need to get on your peppers right now if you're starting from seed. They are ridiculous on how long it takes for them. This. That's the red Swiss chard. The plain Swiss chard. And what they call it is mix. Swiss chard. I don't like the plain, but these two right here are delicious. So we'll grow these. The plain, I'm not a fan of the plain. Egyptian spinach. Can't see it, but Egyptian spinach. Spinach. I planted it last season. It grew great. I love it. So it's supposed to be a perennial here. So I did cut it down and left it in the bed because it is supposed to be a perennial. But just in case it don't come back, I'm gonna plant some more because I like it. I like it a lot. That there. So got my seeds. We're gonna do some purple basil, Egyptian spinach, some peas for sure, Swiss chard for sure, pickles. I have 1, 2, 3 type of tomatoes, 4 type of tomatoes. I'm willing, 5 type of tomatoes I'm willing to try. What is it? Hot peppers. Now that I look at it, y'all, I ain't got no sweet peppers. All of these are hot peppers. Kohlrabi and beans. So yeah. We got quite a few that we're gonna go ahead and try out. So I went to my big mom store and I got me some seed starting soil. It has everything your little seedlings need for right now. As you can tell, I'm in my house. It's kind of windy outside. I think we're supposed to have a storm, to be honest with you. I mean, it's very, I'm looking out my window. It's very windy outside. I mean, like pushing. And it's supposed to be heavy rains. Almost forgot my labels. Get your labels, y'all. You need your labels. You need your labels. My labels, I normally put what the product is, the day I plant them, and the day to harvest. So if it said 75 to 80 days, or what that one say, 30 to 40 days is what I put on my labels. I can get a little dirty too, y'all, because I ain't gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna try to show y'all. The seed starting soil is dry, it's fluffy, it's light, and it's that way for a reason. It's very dry, see? Loose. So I'm gonna fill these trays up, and then we're gonna start sowing seeds. So my seedlings, I bottom water. And I'll show y'all what bottom watering is in just a moment. I mean, if you have a spray bottle, some use a water bottle and poke holes on the top, and whatever works for you. It all works. It's finding what works. So I was only able to fill 10 of my trays with this one bag. This bag is on sale right now, $7 at my big box store. So I'm a little upset, but we're gonna start right here with these 10. When you, even the starter kits, seed starting soil, have little sticks and stuff in them, just pick them out. It's no biggie, just pick them out and trash them. So now that we got that out the way, we have our 10 trays we can start with. I filled them all up with soil. They're all nice, compact. Make sure you push them in. Just make sure there's no air pockets in between. So I pushed them all in. We got our 10. I'm gonna go ahead and make the labels first and stick them in there so I don't forget what's going what. Now that I don't have enough to do all my trays, I'm gonna have to go back through my seedlings and see which ones I wanna start right now. And just to piggyback real quick on it, here's one of my trays. I have funnel and I have the borage. And again, when I watered it, the seeds went all over the place and I didn't know it. But now that they're coming up, I can see I got funnel and borage all mixed in with each other. So that's why I say with these trays and using the seed starting soil, it is best to water below. But just to give you an idea, it was cold these last couple of days here in St. Petersburg, Florida. So I just went ahead and brung this one in. So not only did I run out of seed starting soil, I ran out of labels. Did not plan this all the way through. Well, I didn't know I was gonna do this many either. So I just had to narrow down which ones I decided to take off with right now. And since it's looking pretty ugly outside, maybe sometime this week I will stop by and get some more labels and some more soil and go from there. Now, even though I have these 6-cell seed trays, some of these I only planted 3 plants of. Like I said, I have a small garden. I don't have a lot of room to have 6 tomato plants of the same variety or 6 cucumber plants of the same variety. I just don't have that space in my garden, but I do want to plant enough to get some type of germination going. So like on this one right here, I put 2 different kinds. So I have a watermelon and then I have the pickled bush cucumbers. And I'm only gonna put 1 seed in each tray. So if all 3 germinate, fine. I think that's more than enough watermelon for my household of 5. Cucumbers, the same thing. If all 3 germinate, totally fine. I think that would be enough for me and my household. If one don't come through or just one come through, I think that 1 plant can fruit enough just for my household. Now the long beans, what is that? The long pole beans is going to get all 6 of these trays. My sugar snap peas are going to get all 6 of these trays. And I would love a lot of those. So some of my trays, it has 2, some just have 1. But for now, we're going to work with what we have and get these started. All of these can be transplanted, by the way. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with the beets. I transplanted beets from sales with no problem. Is it a little finicky? Yes, it is. But what I have learned is putting 1 seed in each tray and then take the whole tray out versus trying to thin beets out. I wouldn't recommend you thin beets out. However they grow, if you grow them in trays, however they grow, just take the whole tray, put it in your garden, or put it in your pot, wherever you, and leave it. I wouldn't recommend trying to thin them. So the first one we did was the tomatoes. If you ever seen tomato seeds, they are very, very, very small. But tomato seeds are not figgy. You can pull them apart and transplant them. Sometimes I go to these big box stores and I see 2 in 1 tray, and I come home and I can play with it and wiggle it loose a little and have 2 plants. So what I did on this one right here, the side without the label is the tomatoes, and I put 3 and I spaced them out in the tray, 3. Poke a hole, put 1, poke another hole, put another one, and I just did 3 in each cell, but I spaced it out. So even if one don't germinate or whatever, they all germinate, I can pull them apart. But I technically only need 3 good plants, just to give you an idea. Lightly cover, and go on to the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and plant these. 1 tray down. So for the tomatoes, I put 3 seeds in each tray. Mind you, I only need 3 of each one of these plants for my little garden that I have right here in the city. So 1 tray down, 9 more to go. Let's go. So while I'm doing this, Christmas, some of my co-workers got together and they bought me a bunch of seeds. I'll show you up here my gift that they got me. And now that I'm planting some of these seeds on the back of it, like this one says, "You are sweet." You guys probably can't see it. And I think it's so cute. This one, what is Sugar Snap? Merry Christmas is what they write on the back of them. So the ones that they purchase or whoever purchased them for me put their name on it, and they put like a little saying, and I just think it's so cute. "You are awesome," and a smiley face. So as I'm planting these, I'm getting ready to do the watermelon, and I read it, and I just think that's so cute that my team at my job got me a whole bag of seeds. So watermelon seeds are pretty big. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're big. So I'm only planting 1 in each tray, and to be honest, I only need 2 of these plants, but I'm gonna do 3 cells and hope for the best germination, but I only really need 2. But I just want to show you just how big these seeds are, so there's no need to just sprinkle a bunch of these seeds in one of these trays. So these are the long yard beans. Beans are pretty big too. I'm only putting 1 in a cell, but I'm gonna do 6 cells. That'll give me 6 plants. Got a little plastic container. It's with room temperature water out the faucet. Here's my first tray. I'm just gonna sit it right in the water, just like that. And after a while, you'll actually see the soil absorb the water. Started some of our seedlings for springtime here in Central Florida. I'm gonna say she didn't have any herbs. I didn't have any herbs. A lot of my herbs here are perennials. Like I have 2 rosemary bushes already, 2 black parsleys, 2 curly parsleys. I have several different kinds of oregano that grows beautiful here. I have dill. I have probably like 6 plants of dill spread out in the garden. I have basil. I have purple basil. I have sweet basil. I have Thai basil. So I do have my herbs. I have cilantro. I have quite a few herbs out there. I can't think of all of them right now. I have thyme. I have mint. Several mint, you know, like the chocolate mint, the sweet mint. I have all type of mint and thyme out there. And my herbs are throughout my whole garden. It's not just one bed. And here, they've been perennials to me. I mean, yeah, during when it get cold, they slow down a little. I don't harvest as much off of them, but they grow year round here. I don't never have to replant my herbs. Try it out. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.